When you think of the fashion industry, the first images that come to mind are often tall, thin figures striding down runways in haute couture. For decades, this narrow definition of beauty dominated the modeling world, leaving countless women feeling excluded, unseen, and unrepresented. But in recent years, a new wave of trailblazers has shattered that outdated mold, proving that beauty, confidence, and style come in all shapes and sizes. Among the most influential voices in this revolution is the inspiring and charismatic Hunter McGrady, a woman who has redefined what it means to be a model in the 21st century. She is not just a face for fashion campaigns. She is a movement, a beacon of empowerment, and one of the most celebrated Instagram fashion influencers of our time. Born with undeniable charisma and a natural gift for connecting with people, Hunter McGrady's story is one of resilience, courage, and the unwavering belief that the world needed to see beauty from a wider lens. As she carved her place in the modeling world, she didn't just break into the industry, she transformed it. Her journey from a self-doubting teenager to becoming one of the most iconic curvy models in the world is a testament to her determination and authenticity. And for anyone watching this video right now, make sure you hit that subscribe button to Sweet Models World, because this is exactly the kind of inspiring story that reminds us why fashion is about self-expression and not limitation. Hunter McGrady was born on May 4th, 1993, in Westlake Village, California, into a family that was already deeply connected to the entertainment industry. Her father, Michael McGrady, is a well-known actor with appearances in numerous television shows and films, while her mother, Brinja McGrady, was a model herself. Growing up, Hunter was surrounded by creativity, glamour, and artistry, yet also witnessed firsthand the pressures and expectations that came with a career in the spotlight. As a child, she admired her mother's elegance and dreamed of following in her footsteps. But she also knew early on that she didn't fit the industry's rigid mold. Unlike many models who could effortlessly slide into sample sizes, Hunter had a fuller, curvy frame. At first, that difference seemed like a barrier. She was often reminded that she didn't fit in with a stereotypical modeling standard and that her size might stand in the way of her dreams. As a teenager, she tried her hand at straight-size modeling, but the industry made it clear that she needed to change her body to succeed. For years, she struggled with insecurity, diet culture, and the constant battle of trying to shrink herself into someone else's definition of beauty. But life has a way of redirecting us to where we're truly meant to be, and Hunter's story proves exactly that. Her breakthrough moment came when she decided she was done trying to fit into a box that was never built for her. Instead of chasing the thin ideal, she embraced her natural curves and chose to pursue plus-size modeling. This decision was not just life-changing for her career, but life-affirming for her identity. It was in this bold acceptance of herself that Hunter began to shine in ways she never had before. And this is a lesson for all of us. Sometimes the path to success isn't about changing who you are, but about embracing it unapologetically. As Hunter stepped into the plus-size modeling world, she found agencies, photographers, and brands that celebrated her authenticity. She quickly rose to prominence, landing major gigs and becoming one of the most talked-about names in body-positive fashion. One of her biggest career highlights was appearing in Sports Illustrated's swimsuit issue, where she became the curviest model to ever be featured at the time. Posing confidently in swimwear, Hunter's images sent shockwaves through the fashion industry. She wasn't just modeling clothes, she was modeling courage, representation, and the undeniable beauty of diversity. The impact of that moment was massive. Young women around the world, many of whom had never seen their body type represented in mainstream media, suddenly felt seen. Hunter's inclusion in campaigns, editorials, and runways helped redefine beauty standards and open doors for countless curvy models after her. She became an advocate for inclusivity, using her platform to remind people that fashion belongs to everyone. And let's talk about her influence on Instagram. With a growing following that spans the globe, Hunter McGrady has mastered the art of digital connection. On her account, She shares everything from glamorous photo shoots to candid reflections on self-love, motherhood, and body confidence. She doesn't hide behind filters or perfection. She embraces authenticity, and that is what makes her such a powerful influencer. In an age where so much of social media can feel curated and unattainable, Hunter gives her audience something real. She shows that fashion is for every size, that beauty is not one-dimensional, and that confidence is the most attractive quality a person can wear. But Hunter's story doesn't stop at modeling and influencing. She is also a wife and mother, balancing her career with her personal life in ways that inspire even more admiration. She married Brian Keyes in 2019, and together they have welcomed children into their lives, with Hunter openly sharing the joys and struggles of motherhood. Her transparency about postpartum changes, mental health, and body acceptance has resonated deeply with fans. She reminds women that their worth isn't defined by their waistline, that stretch marks and curves are not flaws but features of a lived life. Throughout her career, Hunter has partnered with major brands, walked prestigious runways, and appeared in leading magazines. But beyond the glamour, she remains deeply committed to advocacy. She continues to speak out about the importance of inclusivity in fashion, representation in media, and mental health awareness. Her presence in the industry has forced brands to reconsider their limited sizing, and her voice has helped push campaigns toward genuine inclusivity rather than tokenism. As one of today's most influential Instagram fashion influencers, Hunter McGrady has used her platform for much more than personal fame. She has built a community. She has sparked conversations. And she has shown that success doesn't come from fitting in, it comes from standing out. Now, if you're still with us in this story, let me remind you to hit subscribe to Sweet Models World, because here we celebrate the trailblazers, the icons, and the inspirations just like Hunter McGrady, who prove that beauty is about confidence and courage. By subscribing, you'll never miss the chance to discover the journeys of more incredible models who are shaping the future of fashion. Hunter's journey is far from over. As fashion continues to evolve, she remains at the forefront, using her influence to ensure that the industry never reverts back to its narrow ideals. She is paving the way for the next generation of curvy models, influencers, and creators who will follow in her footsteps. And her message remains consistent. You don't have to change yourself to be beautiful. You already are. Her life is a story of transformation, not the transformation of her body, but of her confidence, her career, and the world around her. And that story is still being written. So, the next time you scroll through Instagram and come across Hunter McGrady's radiant smile, remember that behind every picture is a powerful reminder that beauty isn't about perfection, it's about authenticity. And that is the kind of beauty that never fades. If you enjoyed this biography and you want to keep discovering the lives of inspiring models like Hunter McGrady, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Sweet Models World. This channel is your home for stories of empowerment, beauty, and fashion without limits. Stay tuned, because the journey of celebrating models who inspire the world is just beginning, and you won't want to miss what's coming next.